And so you never want to market a commodity. You always want to market your own unique mechanism, your proprietary mechanism. An example of this, what are we talking about here? If you've put together a supplement that helps lower cholesterol, maybe you've got a formulation, a combination of nutrients and dosages that you name, you give a name to that formulation that you've put together. And that formulation, the name that you get is the unique mechanism that brings down cholesterol. Maybe you sell birthday cakes that are incredibly delicious that you bake at home, right? And you use a certain recipe or a certain cooking approach that your grandmother passed down for you. That's your unique mechanism. You've got a piece of software that helps find missed tax deductions. You've got an algorithm in there that helps to do that. That algorithm is the mechanism behind how that software identifies those results. When you have that, when you identify that unique mechanism in your product or service, right, you create hope in prospects. And the thing to understand is that for the most part, having a unique mechanism is a marketing invention. That's what it is. It's a marketing invention. There are really three types of unique mechanisms. The first one is you actually have one, right? You have a special sauce from the old country on your pizza that makes it delicious. So you have a legitimate unique mechanism. The second one is what we call the unspoken mechanism. This is where there's a part or piece or aspect of your product or service that competitors also have in their product or service, but nobody else is talking about it. Nobody else is talking about it, and so by you talking about it, it becomes perceived in the marketplace to be your unique mechanism, right? So the unspoken mechanism. And then we've got what I would call the transubstantiated mechanism, where you're turning something ordinary into something extraordinary. And that is really where you have, let's say you're teaching, you teach hockey players how to get in shape for the season, and you have a process that you put them through, a 7-step process. Well, you name that 7-step process. And by naming that 7-step process, you have then just created a unique mechanism. The third thing that I want to say, the last thing that I want to say about this, which is the beautiful part, is that when you have a unique mechanism, your entire marketing message becomes about getting buy-in on how and why that unique mechanism can deliver the result. How and why that unique mechanism works to produce the outcome that your market wants. So now you've got the ability to just educate, to share, to teach, to show them here is why, and here's why it's superior to everything else out on the market. And so then by the time you get to the offer, the prospects are bought into it. They love it, man. They want it. And so you've created demand for your product without even talking about the product, just by educating on the unique mechanism. And you've created this all roads lead to you because you're the only one that offers it. It's magical, man. It is magical. When done correctly, it is magical. So if you found value in what it is that I shared in this video, I've got a book that you're absolutely going to love. It's called Unconverted. And go ahead, grab your copy, click the link below.